What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And finally, Bandai have given us some goddamn news. Literally, before today, we hadn't had any news for like an entire week. Finally, we do have some news about the new upcoming event campaign. As we can see here, Kami Super Evolution and Ranking. I've already made 2 videos today talking about the new, the new NL stuff with his Sugo Fest, his Super Evolution, and now that it's going ahead to the, where we get the free gem every day, we actually have gotten the announcement of the brand new campaign event. So in this video, we're going to be talking about all the brand new events that are coming in this brand new campaign event, and we'll just be discussing it and giving my thoughts and opinions on it, and just giving you guys some tips as to how to effectively go ahead and complete this brand new campaign event. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. We can see it starts on the 8th of January and it goes all the way to the 21st of January. We can see here that the first little event here, which is the event that we all were really hoping for, is the 6+ NL Island, and it will be running from the 9th of January straight after the maintenance all the way up until January 14th. Actually, something a little bit about the maintenance we'll be talking about in a little bit, which is the further version upgrade to version 8.3. There's actually a thing in game where you can actually see all the brand new information that is going to be coming for version 8.3. We'll go through that in a little bit, but we can see here that we've got the Kami event. So defeat terrifying, powerful Kami who is causing chaos on Extra Island. The quest has Expert, Master, and Ultimate, so 30, 40, and 60 stamina difficulty, where you can get the specific crystal skulls in order to super evolve the Sugo Fest exclusive NL. He does not take the regular skulls that you get from ambush quests. These are very specific ones you can only get from this island, very similar to the German 66 island. As well as you can also go ahead and get Eneru's wanted posters, so like the raid version of NL, I believe Story NL might be there too. And so you can go ahead and get copies of him, and you can also get manuals and also whatever, and usually get from Clashes and Colosseum. So like the Colosseum NL is going to be there, likely story mode, and the raid boss NL are all going to be like on the island as the bosses. So when you take them down, you have a chance to actually get them, and probably from Chopman missions as well. Kami NL details for his Super Evolution. We've already made a full video about this. If you guys haven't seen the video discussing about my thoughts and opinions and giving you guys the breakdown of 6+ NL, make sure to click the card at the top of the video there so you guys can get notified about that. Now, also it says starting from January 21st, you'll be able to unlock the Kami Rises Again, which is the 6+ NL Island from the unlockable quests. It can be unlocked 3 times during the event period for 24 hours each for 2 rainbow gems each time. So definitely go ahead, farm it up as soon as it comes out so you don't have to do it in unlockable quests. Even if you don't own a copy of NL, I would suggest doing it so that you can go ahead and keep the skulls for when you eventually get him so you can super evolve him straight away. Event number 2 is going to be something about Chopman missions from the 9th of January all the way to the 14th. For a limited time, new special requests are available at Request for Chopman about the Kami Rises Again, which is going to be the 6+ NL Island. Along with specific crystal skulls, you can obtain rainbow gems, as well as Eneru's wanted posters and manuals that you would normally get from Clashes, Neo Clashes, and Colosseums. So yeah, as we said, it's basically just a further extension of the first part of this news campaign, which is going to be the brand new Kami NL event, where you can get copies of the character as well as gems and other really cool goodies along the way. Now, event number 3 is really interesting. So if you guys have been playing for about a year now, around the time of the anniversary, you guys would have known, the Blitz Battle do Flamingo, which came out pretty much right as Lucy came out during the anniversary last year. Now, this specific island, or all 3 of these islands, the Diamante, the Treble, and the Pika Islands, are all going to be returning. This is not, to my knowledge right now, this is not an actual Blitz battle that will be occurring during this time. So we can see from January 13th to the 21st of January, this island will be available once again. Now, it's going to be a little bit revamped. There's going to be different drops that you can actually get here. And also, it says check out event number 5. There's actually some new stuff on that regarding a new ranking event that we'll be talking about in a little bit. The manual drops have been renewed. The manual drops are going to be the Basil Hawkins, Kobe, Mad Monkey Rogue, Burundi World, and Leo. These 5 characters are the limited rare recruit characters. So if you guys have any of these limited rare recruits and you haven't maxed their skills yet, this is a good opportunity to go ahead and save up those skill books for double skill up and skill up those limited rare recruits, because all these characters that listed here are pretty good aside from your rogue. Your rogue's pretty bad, but honestly the rest of these characters are pretty useful in some pieces of content. So yeah, definitely if you don't have them max, go ahead and do that. But also with this event, when you run it, you'll be able to get your drops for potions, limit break materials such as orbs, crystals, and shards and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a pretty good event to farm, and it's going to be out for a week. So do not expect the treasure map to be coming out during this event period. Likely the event period after this will be pertaining to the actual treasure map. Moving on, we've got event number 4 here. Now, when I saw this, I was getting quite excited because we see those posters on the side there. For a limited time, new special requests are available at request from Chopper Man for the Don Quixote family, which is the Blitz Battle Islands that are returning. Clear the Don Quixote family versus Pika, which is the highest difficulty one. I believe it's 50 or 60 stamina. When you clear that 70 times during this event period, you get your hands on a free Sugo Fest exclusive only rare recruit. So you get a free legend for doing 70 runs on the Pika dungeon. Now, as I said, the Pika dungeon is the most difficult, and it's going to cost a lot of stamina to do it. But you do get at least a week to do it, just over a week to go ahead and do it. So I would suggest to try ahead and do this, because the ranking mission, it's not one of those normal ranking missions where you just do it once and that's it. We're going to be going through that in a little bit. Plus, get other great rewards as well, such as Rainbow Gems, Guarding Stones, and get other good rewards. You'll no longer be able to use your rare recruit after the 4th of February, so after you actually get it, you might as well just use it straight away, because it also states that the bonus rare recruit will include characters available as of January 8th, 2300 PST. So, yes, you cannot pull any other new legend that comes out between, when this event is actually out. As of the 8th of January, every legend that's available, so from the start, from Whitebeard all the way to Guild Tesoro on Global, all of those legends are available to you. So definitely go ahead and spend it straight away. There's no reason to actually hold it for whatever reason you'd want to do that for. So yeah, that's going to be available for us, which is actually a really cool event. Now, this is the ranking event that I was discussing to you guys a little earlier. This will be arriving on the 14th as of midnight PST, all the way up to January 21st. Ranking underway for the Don Quixote family, highest difficulty versus Pika. The ranking is only available against Pika. The Diamante and the Treble versions are also going to be out at the same time. They're much less stamina, but you do not get any ranking points towards those. You have to fight the Pika version to actually get the rewards. The high score will accumulate each day, and you will get rewards based on the number of times a character has dealt 500,000 damage or more damage in a single clear. So this means that if you go ahead and attack with a character, and that character does like 400,000 damage just with that one character with a tap, that does not count. But once you reach over 500,000 with a single character's tap, that gets added to your score. And then you go through a whole run. Let's say you hit over 500,000 maybe like 15 times, and let's say at the end of the day, that 15 will be added to your score, and each day you'll be able to keep completing this over and over again, and you're going to try and get as many times cleared over 500,000 in order to get your actual score. So this is not an event you can actually go ahead and clear in one time or in one day. Every single day you'll have a 24-hour period to go ahead and reach a high score, and that high score will keep getting added to your total tally. And once you reach a certain tally, you'll be able to get more rewards. So once you reach over 500,000 100 times, you get 50 of each cotton candy. When you reach the 200 score, you'll get 10 rainbow gems, and if you reach 230, you'll get 5 auto heal, despair, and bind resistance tomes, which is insane. That's a really good reward. The thing is this is going to be extremely hard to do, because this event period is only going to be out for like 7 or 8 days. So you need to be hitting over 500,000 like literally like about over 30 times per day, like as a high score, which is very difficult to do. So I don't really know how a lot of people are going to be doing this. I'm definitely going to try and aim for the 10 gems. I think the 10 gems would be very good to get. But remember, if you guys are going for the free legend, you're going to have to farming this a lot anyways, because you need to run it 70 times in order to get your hands on that free legend. But the thing about it is that there are going to be characters that are going to be boosted in this event. Now, if you guys were playing around the time of the first Blitz battle of this actual Doflamingo Blitz battle, you guys would know that characters had some pretty insane stat boosts, whether they be, strikers, powerhouse, and some other class. I believe it says it here. Exclusive powered up characters. The following characters will get their stats boosted by 1.5 times and 10 turns of cooldown reduction. And if they're a striker, a slasher, a powerhouse, or a shooter, they will get their attack boosted by 1.5 times per class. So you can get up to a 3.375 times boost to a character if they are one of these characters and they have 2 of those select classes. So you got a whole bunch of characters here. I believe this is the exact same boosted list that was actually out last time. Now, if you guys have searched around the internet on this specific Blitz battle, there are a lot of different teams that can clear this. I think one of the best teams is definitely a Lucy team. Lucy's definitely one of the best units to actually clear this. V2 Lucci is also very, very good for this because a lot of the characters you can use in those specific teams are on this boosted list, and they are going to have the really, really high stat boost as well. So yeah, I would suggest running either like a V2 Lucci or a Lucy team. I think they're going to be the best teams in order to actually reach this ranking reward. But either way, it is going to be quite difficult to actually do. The cotton candies listed as rewards for the Don Quixote family versus Peak account are all plus 50. And we can type the ranking rewards to go and see more information about that. But I think a majority of people are probably only going to be getting the 100 or 200 times. I don't think too many people are going to be reaching the 230 times. And I mean, those sockets are really nice to get, but I think the 10 gems is definitely the best reward to go for. If you reach the 200 times, I wouldn't be worrying about it too much at that point. But yeah, this is a really interesting ranking event. I'm not too sure if I like it. We'll have to wait and see after this event period's over to get my thoughts and opinions on it. But it's just a really different type of event that they're going for here. Event number 6 is going to be the return of 100% chance for ambushes. This time we have Ambush Garp, and he's going to be available on Clash Zoro on the 19th of January. So if you have not maxed Raid Zoro yet, and I know there's plenty of people out there that haven't done that yet, make sure to go ahead and do that. And you can actually get your chances to get some more Super Evolution skulls and also get your copy of Invasion Garp. Definitely max him out. He's a fantastic unit. Number 7 is going to be the Evolver Coast. So from January 8th to the 12th, you're going to have a once per day island. So we get 1 free gem per day throughout this event period to get our hands on different colored evolvers. And then moving on from that, we have the Cola Cavern after that. So a gem every day up until the 18th. And then up until the 21st, we have the Forbidden Tome Island. So yes, every single day we'll be able to get 3 rainbow gems throughout this event period once again, which is fantastic. Definitely great that they're doing that. Double the chance to level up a special from January 9th to the 13th. And then from the 18th to the 20th, and then in the middle of that you'll have the double chance of super success from the 14th to the 17th, and lastly the rainbow gem every single day. Yeah, so 3 gems every single day, and the fact that we got the Super Evolution Island, and we also have the ranking event island. There's a lot of cool events coming. So for basically half of the event, we've got the 6+ NL island, and then for the second half of this event, we have the ranking mission with the Don Quixote Pirates. So that's a pretty cool event, honestly. Compared to the last couple events that we've had, this has definitely been one of the better ones. There's actually lots of stuff to do, and I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely when the NL Island comes out, I'll be making a video on that, and when the Don Quixote Pirates arrive again, I'll probably make another video on that, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on it, and also the team or teams that I'll be running against that specific island as well. And lastly, before we end this video, we've got version 8.3.0 that is going to be arriving on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global after the maintenance on the 8th of January, starting on the 9th at midnight. So we can see Forbidden Tomes and certain booster items are now stackable. Thank the Lord. We finally have stackable items now. So now when we get a bunch of tomes, when we get a bunch of tea time homies, you know, anything like that, they'll be able to stack up and they'll save us a bunch of box space. However, to my knowledge, I believe any other tome or homie that we actually own currently right now will not stack automatically. It's basically after this maintenance period where we get the new version, any new tomes or any new homies or any new lobsters we get after that period, that's when they start stacking. I believe that's what happened on JP, where a bunch of people had a bunch of tomes in their account, but when the new maintenance hit, they didn't actually stack. You actually had to get new ones, and then they started stacking at that point. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but at least from now on, they're going to be stackable, which is great. It's really, really good that they're finally bringing this up, because it's going to save us a bunch of box space in the long run. Also, there is a new feature that's going to be added, a new potential ability, which is going to be available for certain characters when you limit break them, the double special ability. This means that when you limit break them and they have this ability, at a certain stage of their potential ability, they're going to have an ability where when you activate that character's special effect, their special will be completely charged once again, and you can use their special again, over and over again. You'll be able to do it twice in a row. This is actually really important because a lot of really good characters coming out in the future have this ability, and it's definitely worth, you know, if you do guys eventually get these tablets from treasure maps, to save them for very important characters. This is a very good special ability that's only on a very select amount of characters, and it's going to be very, very helpful in the future. As we can see, Colosseum Kinemon actually has this ability, which is good. He has that ability where he can lower cooldown, so you can basically use it twice in a row and lower your cooldowns continuously. Like, you get 2 turns of cooldown reduction straight away with his ability, which is fantastic. On top of this, you can check the required EXP to max level a character. So when you're feeding EXP to a character, you're not actually too sure how much you need in order to max it out. Obviously, for some characters, we just kind of know how much EXP we need, but if you guys don't know how much EXP you need to max out a character, it now lists how much you need, which is very, very helpful. And on top of this, you can pull at Rare Recruit even if your character box is full. So there's going to be a new feature now where you can actually keep pulling even though you've got full box space up until like 200 extra, which is great. It really helps out on SugoFest videos. You guys know sometimes when I do SugoFest pulls, my box is full and I have to go empty it, and it's just really annoying. So now there's a feature where we can actually keep pulling, which is really, really great. So it says the stackable stuff, Forbidden Tomes, Final Forbidden Tomes, Turkeys, Lobsters, Homies, which is really great, the new potential ability, and you can keep pulling. So I really like this new version update, finally getting the stacking for the specific items, which I'm really happy about. I know a lot of people in the community are very, very happy about that. But that's just kind of been it. That's the whole breakdown of the new campaign event and the new version update 8.3. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.